Assalamu alaikum. Today I'll be talking about voice, active voice and passive voice, and how to change active voice to passive. Okay. So before I go for that, I have to understand what is active voice and what is passive voice. So what is the structure of active voice? The structure of active voice is very simple. In active voice, we always use subject and then verb and finally object. Okay. It's very simple. So see the first example, I like mango. So here I is subject, like is verb, and mango is object. So this is an active voice, right? So the structure of passive voice is little bit different. So what is the structure of passive voice? So this is the structure of passive voice. So in passive voice we always use the object of the active voice, and then according to number, person and tense we're going to use auxiliary verb, and then past participle. In passive voice you have to remember that we always use the past participle form of the verb. Okay, and then depending on the meaning of the sentence we use different kind of prepositions, like here we have written by, and then finally we write the subject of the active voice as the object of passive voice. Okay, so in first example, I like mango. So this is an active voice, right? So if I want to change this active voice into passive, I have to follow the structure of passive voice. Okay, so at first I have to take the object. So what is the object here? Mango. So I have written mango here. Okay, and then auxiliary verb. So what is the auxiliary verb here? Is. Why I have written is? I could use some other auxiliary verb, because mango is third person singular number, and that is why we have written is. Okay, and then like is the main verb and its past participle form is liked. Okay, and then preposition by according to structure, and then finally I have to use the subject. So what is the subject here? I, and the object of I is me. So this is how we can change an active voice to passive. Okay, I like mango becomes mango is liked by me. Okay, so here subject is performing the action of the verb directly, but in passive voice subject is not performing the action of the verb directly. It is just doing indirectly. Okay, so let's take another example, like Tom kicked the ball. So well, this is an example of simple past tense, kicked. So Tom is subject here and kicked is the verb, and the ball is object here. Okay, so this is an active voice, of course. So if you want to change this active voice into passive, you have to follow the same structure of passive voice. Okay, so at first you have to take the object. So what is the object here? The ball. So I write ball, and then was. So here I write was because this is simple past tense. So remember, once your sentence is in simple past tense, you have to use was or were according to number, person or tense. So the ball is third person singular number here, and that's why I write was. Okay, so the ball was, and then B3 of the main verb kick. So kick is already in past participle from kicked, so I don't need to change it. All right, so kicked will be kicked, and then preposition by according to structure, and then the subject of active voice Tom will be all the same in passive voice as object. So here you have to remember one thing. In the first sentence I have written me of subject I, but here Tom becomes Tom's, no change. Why? Because when in a sentence, when we use proper noun in passive voice, proper noun doesn't have any objective or possessive pronoun, and that's why I have just written Tom is Tom in passive voice. Okay, so hope you guys understand it, and do practice at home, because practice will make you very very good at changing active voice to passive voice. And hope inshallah in the next video we'll be talking about how to change passive voice to active voice. Till then, be safe. Bye bye.